What's going on, YouTube? It is your boy, Mr. Please for the love of God get a fucking haircut. Today we're here to play Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island. One of the first Mario games I actually beat as a kid. It's been a long time since I've played it, so this is basically the equivalent of me playing it for the first time, and my freaking webcam froze. I'm deathly afraid that it's gonna do it again. Oh, I have a save file here. Who would have known? I still haven't beaten it in a while. Don't you point your accusing fingers at me. This menu feels kind of wonky for some reason. Maybe they didn't quite have the menuing down back then. Maybe menus weren't invented until 2003. When the market crashed. I feel like the market crashed way before. No, there was the whole thing about 9/11 being a cover-up for... Okay. Sorry, I'm not that much of a history buff. Okay, so the first level is a tutorial, which you can never access after beating it once. All the other levels you can replay, but the tutorial is just off limits. We don't talk about the tutorial after what happened in 2003 when the market crashed. If Baby Mario falls, yeah, this is just basic tutorial stuff. Basically, if you get hit, you risk dying. Okay, bees jump. They're really innovating, changing the game. I'm contemplating whether or not... I'm not gonna go for 100%. If I see a flower, I'll collect it, and maybe I'll go down some bonus pipes, but I feel like I'm gonna have an aneurysm if I go for 100% in this game particularly. I just hope I don't cruise through the entire thing. As a direct result of this choice, you see, my choices have come back to bite me in the butt in the past. For example, when I caused the market to crash back in 2003. That was kind of a severe and continuous lapse in judgment, for which I do not expect to be forgiven, for I am not even trying to apologize. I default to the deadpan delivery every time. At this point, I'm not even sure if I'm joking or not. Like, I may actually have just a second personality that goes around killing and stealing and just causing chaos for the sake of it. I feel like this is kind of aggressive for a second level, but you know, I'm not here to question. This could very well be one of the hardest Mario games officially released on a Nintendo console by the company known as Nintendo. What is the hardest Mario game? Mario World is kinda hard at times. I don't have an answer to that. That's... What is the hardest you've been when playing a Mario game? Let me know in the comments below. I would have made a joke about the Peach porn game that got shut down by Nintendo, but I genuinely cannot remember its name. Honestly, it's kind of a surprise to me that porn even sells to this very day, considering the fact that softcore porn is already everywhere. You gotta just turn on the TV and every other ad is gonna be like some woman in underwear, probably. I don't know, I don't watch TV anymore after what happened in 2003 when the market collapsed. The jump rock, wasn't the last level all about jumps? Is there some kind of a fixation, a cult around chain jumps that I'm missing? That I just completely missed the memo on? Because I feel like people are now just completely shutting me out of the loop here. And it's kind of unfair, because it's one thing to assume that, oh, he probably doesn't want to be here. It's another thing to just completely rob me of the question. Like, you could have at least courteously asked me if I wanted to be a part of your little chain jump group. It's not a cult, it's a religious group. Where we kill people and scam people out of money. I don't know, I haven't been in a cult after 2003. When the Oh, the flower just completely makes the egg disappear, like that egg is gone. Gone like the economy back. Okay, that was a surprising amount of effort for a flower. I gotta win the bonus chance with these. Come on, I've bought at least like 4 lottery tickets now. I gotta win at some point. I mean, what's the point of having the lottery if no one's gonna win it? I mean, the odds were kinda low, regardless. I'm not gonna get mad. I'm just gonna kick this doorpost down! I wonder if my dad thinks I'm actually angry right now. I feel like he's gonna knock on that door and be like, are you okay? Is a game frustrating you again? Did the market collapse? What have we told you about economical terrorism? Does the egg color actually affect the potency of it? Is there a reason to invest in red eggs over green ones? I feel like that would be that would make sense as a mechanic. Oh. The hot tub. You do get extra lives from collecting some amount of coins. I cannot count past 4. Didn't pay attention in kindergarten. I was like, what am I gonna use this stuff for? When am I gonna learn something I'm actually gonna need? And that kind of bit me in the butt. No, I don't know my ABCs or colors. I can't believe I did the same thing that caused my downfall the first time around. I cannot believe my brain is wired this way. You know, the mistake I made on the first time around. Some people call mistakes learning opportunities. And here I was faced with a learning opportunity and just said, when am I gonna use this stuff? Or am I gonna learn something I'm actually gonna use at some point? Happens to be... Well, you know, my ranking on the scale of humanity, whether I am better than everyone else or not, doesn't really affect the outcome of whether or not something can happen to me, which is why it could very well happen to the worst of us as well. I feel like I over-explained that joke. I'm sorry, guys. I made a bad joke on the internet. Now I deserve nothing but pain. Do not. No. Sir, that is very dangerous. You need to come down from there. I have been provided by health points.
So, you're still on the baby side, Yoshi baby? Then get a load of this!
Get a load of this guy following me all the way here. You couldn't cause an economic collapse with both your arms in front of your back. I feel like I should be saying something about this boss battle, but I just feel like the footage, the visual medium that which you are being presented to is doing the talking for me. There's nothing to say about this deplorable piece of content you just were subjected to. Okay, my posture is kinda caca-poo-poo right now. I'm breaking my back over here. Oh, it's an auto-scroller. And from right to left? What is this, a Japanese video game? I like this sound effect. There's just something so wholesome about this whole experience, this carnival ride, that is being only limited by the stupid auto-scroll element. I mean, auto-scrolls work when they're actually forcing you to panic, but this one is just kinda taking a stroll around the park. God damn it, the camera! Yeah, until I get that little camera baloney under check, I'm not gonna be streaming because it's just gonna be so tedious having those 2-minute clips on my channel. It's like using the trial version of Fraps. You nimble, you sneaky little... I just cannot stop with the half insults. I feel like there should be a noun following those adjectives I'm laying at these creatures. I don't even know what species Shy Guys are supposed to be. Come on, it's a 50-50 chance. Bless me this time. Oh, there we go. Would you look at that? I got what I wanted. Now I want $1 million. Well, if you're gonna not explain the rules to me, then how do you expect me to know what I'm supposed to do? Okay, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch my balls in your jaw. You little... Well, at least we got one up. You freaking... I didn't get the best possible outcome. This is me when I only win $10,000 from the lottery.
Wow, one up.
What's here? Is this just bonus? Bonus mark, this is bonus. Kinda. I got the RGB egg. Whatever that does. I actually have faint memories of the red X just kinda drilling through everything. But it could be a false memory, as apparently I don't know when the market collapse of the United States happened. Can you jump on this? Nope. You can't do mid-airs. Nintendo patched it in Mario Maker 2. That kinda reminds me of the new Super Mario Bros. 1-2 beginning, which kinda reminds me of Dark Souls in a way. It's kinda like the Dark Souls of video games. This game is kinda like the Tupac of Wisconsin. Why do I default to Wisconsin? I know all 50 state names because I'm a massive nerd, yet Wisconsin is the one I default to every single time. Maybe I just find the word funny in like the depths of my subconscious. Maybe that's where the market collapse took place initially. No, it's the same game. You heard my complaints and now you're giving me a second chance. We've almost beaten World 1, and I still have 10 minutes to spare. Yeah, for context, I'm doing this with a half-hour window. I mean, I know that this is the level with the... I remember this from my childhood. This was the level with the little dandelion seeds that make you hella trip. But is this some emulation-related graphical glitch? It's actually easier to tell what's going on when you have the effect. I'm surprised that they were okay with this, considering Nintendo is very against substances. I mean, Earthbound censored beer. Still 8 minutes to spare, despite that death I took. Guys, I feel like we're on world record pace here. Salvo the Slime's castle. I'm glad that he has a name. Let's be attached before I murder him in cold blood. Do not take me to places I have yet to see. Okay, this is the flying section. No, it's not. I feel like that started to really look like some slapstick comedy there. All that was missing was the cartoon sound effects. I feel like if you keep doing the same thing expecting a different outcome, eventually the expected different outcome will show up. So this is the flying section I was talking about. Checkpoint. And just before the boss door, that's something Mario games don't usually do. I forgot they did this suspense thing. All complaints about this game I've been taken back. Although I haven't really complained about this game. He called me cute. Clearly flirting with me. Is there any other way to die here? Besides the little guys and the lava pit. And I guess being pushed to the lava pit by the big guy, but that's a whole other story. We don't talk about the big guy pushing people in the lava after what happened in 2000 and... Please tell me the game saves after castles. Please tell me the game saves, 'cause I'm kind of in a rush. Wow, that's gotta be like at least 7 points in total. Starts a level? Where was that implied? Is there a... I'm just gonna quit the game and take my risk and hope it saves. Yeah, this video is over. It was kind of a short recording session. I hope I'll be able to milk some content out of this little funny game. And look, the camera hasn't froze in the past 20 minutes now. That's a new record. Goodbye, you guys.